I'm working on my atomic elbow.
197 yards. 197 yards. 198 yards. 198 yards. 199 yards. 200 yards.
Hey guys, Christo Garcia, my swing evolution. I'm excited to get to the golf course today to work on my atomic elbow. So in my last range session, you guys have seen that I'm like pounding the crap out of the ball, but the long balls tended to be pulls. And so I had the thought, what if I start to drop my atomic elbow in? This is a part of what I've taught for years. And what dropping your atomic elbow does is it gets you into a little lateral side bend. It also helps keep that face square a little bit longer. You know, Ben Hogan in the famous lesson video where he's like, you move the lower body first. You know, you see that right elbow is tucked right by his hip. So I basically want to drop that right elbow right next to my hip as I rotate through the ball. And it gave me huge results. I was hitting it just as far or even farther with the atomic elbow as I was before, but the ball was going straighter. Okay, so this is all the over-the-top miracle swing. In the video, you're gonna see me doing a bigger loop than I've ever done before. The inside and over move is key. This is what I teach, the over-the-top miracle swing. I highly recommend you check out my brand new video series. It's 7 parts. It's a full instructional. I think it's the best on the market. Also, at the end of this month is the last over-the-top miracle swing weekend golf school. Okay, this experience is going to be August 31st and September 1st. So I hope you guys will come on out. It's going to be an awesome time. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions. I try and answer everybody in the first couple of days that my videos come out. So guys, let's dig into today's video. Is it, you know, I know when I'm hitting it crappy and it tells me,
Yeah.
and there's no question about it.
You look up and you can hear it. You can
Yeah,
see it.
and you know, the thing is like, you know, just what is my pure 8-iron going today?
Yeah.
So a lot of times people are curious about my swing caddy. And I have been pretty excited to be working with it lately. I think it's just easier to just have it tell you, so you don't have to look down at a monitor or what have you. I'm working on my atomic elbow. So as I've been saying, I had this little trouble trying to figure out what I needed to do to straighten out my ball flight, because when I stood closer to the ball, I got more forward shaft lean, but I tended to cover the ball a little bit more, and that ball would go to the left. When I would hit one super solid, it's just that long pull that, you know, is pretty common to a lot of players. So that's what I wanted to tackle, was trying to eliminate that pull that's long left, and I figured that if I dropped my right elbow down, that might help me a little bit. And I started to hit some balls really solid. So these 8-irons are the longest I've ever hit them in my life. So the question for me today is, can I aim the ball a little bit better? Can I control the flight a little bit more? Can I create a smooth swing with a dependable distance that's long and accurate? So I'm working on my atomic elbow, a little more lateral side bend, hold the face off just a little bit so it doesn't flip shut and give me that pull. And so far it's pretty effective. Yeah, so I'm pounding these golf balls. I've never hit a 7-iron like this.
93 yards. One hundred 82 yards.
So that was a really good swing, you know, but it might not have been the best ball. It didn't seem to go as far as the others. But in general, I'm really hitting the ball very, very solid. And to have these, you know, fairly smooth swings going in the mid 190s is something. And I guess the occasional 200, which is pretty wild with a 7-iron. So I had to show the camera just so you guys know I'm not fooling. But now I moved the camera to the front because I kind of wanted to see, you know, what it was looking at from this direction. I think the camera's a little bit in front of me. I feel like that ball is just off the left side of my face, but it looks deep from this camera angle.
198 yards.
Pretty good start.
193 yards.
Yeah, so for me, anything over 190 yards with a 7-iron, I'm pretty darn excited about it. This is the longest I'd ever hit one before I started standing closer to the ball was 187. And now mid 190s is becoming cruising speed.
7 yards.
It's really pretty amazing to me.
195 yards.
Yeah, so that's so nice to be able to hit 195, not going crazy on the ball. So let's look at this slow motion swing. And I think we get a pretty good look at how I'm able to clear a little bit better, but let's key in on that right elbow, okay? So it's gonna separate a little bit, but watch me drop it. Boom. That's the move right there. That's the atomic elbow. And then I can just turn and rotate through the ball. And that's, you know, making everything work in sync. Now, I filmed a shot down the line, so I think that this is very instructive to take a look at this. My stance is a little bit right of that tree, but my target's the tree. Now, see the elbow separation? Now here I'm going to drop it by my right hip as I make my transition. Now, that's pretty good, but I wanted to add some shot tracer and do a line drawing to trace my hub path, which is, you know, where my hands are going in the swing. And you can see there's a big over-the-top move. My OTT move is the biggest it's ever been, and I'm pounding the living daylights out of the ball. So let's check this out one more time. Inside and up, then down and through with that, you know, nice little, you know, baby fade. You know, that's just so nice. Okay, here's more 7-irons from the 3/4 front view.
190 yards.
190 yards, like it.
191 yards.
Now, I have been told that these P790s, which are long, guys, these aren't blades. These are the modern technology, okay? I don't play persimmon for the same reason I don't play blades anymore. I was giving up too much to the top players who are hitting 2 irons less than me into holes. I was at Riviera and I had a 5-iron into this par 3 that was playing about 187 yards, and my buddies were hitting 7-irons, and I felt like such a baby. But it turns out that it was just the club. It wasn't that I was weaker. I just had a weaker club. So these clubs are hot.
199 yards.
But you can see at 199 yards now, I've added another dozen to 15 yards to these 7-irons, which it's crazy. So you add that all up between, you know, my new swing and the new clubs, We're talking about I'm hitting that ball about 27 yards farther. So guys, keep swinging over the top, stand a little bit closer to the ball than is comfortable, and then just drop that atomic elbow, and you're going to be smashing the ball too. Okay guys, hit them long and hit them straight.
It feels like you can't miss.
I hit over 200 balls, 0 slice.
Pretty.
Yeah, like I'm trying to mess one up on purpose and I can't.
I am a miracle swinger. And thank you so much.